Hey everyone, I wanted to take a minute today to let you know about a new series of sermons that we will begin this Sunday here at Thomasville First Methodist Church. It's a series we're calling The Questions of Jesus. Now I think it's safe to say that we often think of Jesus as the man with all the answers, or even more so as the man who is the answer. And that is certainly true, of course, but I think it's also helpful for us to understand and realize that Jesus is not only the answer, but in a very real way, Jesus is also the question. And what I mean by that is more than anyone else in the Bible, Jesus asked questions, and he asked a lot of them. In fact, in the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it's recorded that Jesus asked over 300 questions. And he asked them to everybody. He asked them to his disciples, he asked them to his critics, he asked them to the rich, to the poor, to men, to women. No one person was exempt from answering a question of Jesus. Now, the reason Jesus asked so many questions is because he, more than anything else, wants to engage in a deep personal relationship with people. And he wants to engage in a deep personal relationship with you. And the way he does that is by asking questions. Now, I like to think of these questions like keys. Keys that Jesus uses to open the door of your heart, to open you up to a completely new, transformed way of living by giving your life to him and following him along the journey of your life. And so we're going to look at several of these questions over the next few months. Questions about faith, questions about fear, questions about worry. Now, in my own personal relationship with Jesus, I have found it more helpful to put myself in a position where I am answering his questions rather than asking him to answer my questions. Now, I know all of us have questions. In fact, a few Sundays ago, we talked about a man who said he had a list of questions for God when he got to heaven, and that's certainly fine, that's certainly okay. But friends, I really believe that you and I experience transformation only the degree to which we put ourselves in a position to first answer the questions that Jesus is asking. And when we answer those questions openly and honestly, what I have found is that my questions don't seem to matter as much. So I'm looking forward to this series. I hope you are already making your plans to be here with us this Sunday and in the Sundays to come as we move through the season of Lent and into Easter and into that glorious celebration. And so I invite you to come with an open heart to answer the questions of Jesus.